Sean's Story, Chapter 52, Treehouse Isekai. We rattled and bumped over the rough roads, flattening some of the wagon ruts in the process. City gate guards were understandably concerned to see this large lumbering monstrosity coming for them, but, having experience with the pickup and merry samurai, they kept their composure. They kept their composure. I pulled to a stop just outside the gate, having rolled my window down as we approached. Hey there, we're here to report a discovery to the Viscountess. I don't mind letting you know now that the guards will be dispatched soon as a result of this report. Those guards will need to build shelters on location for semi-permanent residents. Send the word around so there are volunteers before they are called on. A horsekin guard saluted. Yes, Sir Waltrin. I returned the salute and drove on. We barely got into the business district, for lack of a better term, when Cora called out to me. Let me off here. I'll go to Mother's office and let her know what's happening. And tell her to report to the Viscountess soon. Viscountess soonest? The Viscountess soonest. Pulled to a stop and she quickly slid out and was off in a brisk walk. The manor guards, knowing this rig had to be mine, had the gate open swiftly enough that we didn't even have to slow. It's military speak. Ah, okay. Let alone stop. I'll go tell Mother. Well, Nayla tells the Queen. Marta was out of the vehicle before it even fully stopped. Nayla didn't waste time either. I grabbed the latest batch of tree seeds from the cargo box on the side of the transport and made my way to the gardens. And everyone else dispersed after whatever could keep their attention while we waited for further instructions. Hey, Ronaldo, I've got another batch of tree seeds for you. Quite a few different fruit trees. He stood up and brushed the dust off his skirts. Excellent. Those apple trees? They're fruiting already. Her ladyship really does like them. She'll probably like the pears, too. I brought some that might not do too well here, but we might be able to figure out a solution. Oranges, lemons, limes. They all like warmer weather. So do bananas and pineapples. Copied everything I could find about them into this notebook. You decide what you can actually plant here, and I'll take whatever else to help where it can. Wonderful, let's get started right away. I spent probably 30 minutes total helping Ronaldo with the planting when I was informed that I was expected in the dining room. I'll set the ones we can't plant here next to that big beast of yours. Enjoy your lunch. Squeezed his shoulder with one hand and left him to his work. Welcome home. Your discovery is incredible. However, did you find it? Vanessa's smile was greedy, chuckling. Pulled the 3 tubes I had hidden behind my back out for her to see. There are 3 different world maps here. One is topographical, meaning it shows the difference in elevations. Another is what we call a road map, which, as the name suggests, shows all roads that currently exist and where I knew them. The names of the towns or cities shown. And the last one is a mineralogical map, meaning it shows where things are in the ground, including that surprise. We went there to confirm our findings were accurate and not some trick of the equipment. Oh ho, I'd love to see those right away. I wagged my finger. Priorities, Viscountess. Your chef cooked this feast. You can't run off to drool over a mere map. I must insist that you wait until after the meal before you get to your treat. I smirked. She stiffened briefly. Apologies, you're right. It would be a shame to waste my chef's work. I seem to have lost my composure there. Come and sit. Let us begin the meal. I sat even as everyone lightly sniggered behind their hands except the kids who still had yet to understand the fun. Alex was practically glued to Mary and it was quite cute. Stop that, everyone. It's unbecoming, I said while attempting to stifle my own grin. Once the meal was finished, Vanessa practically dragged me into her office, while Nayla, Cora, and Deborah chuckled good-naturedly while following us. Once safely inside, with the privacy ward in place, she practically threw all the papers off her desk to make room. She was that impatient. Put the maps here, please. She struggled to be polite due to how impatient she was. I spread out the topographical map first, which showed quite clearly that there was an entire landmass further south from where we were currently located. That, I pointed to the continent, is what we called Australia on Earth. That landmass was populated sparsely until the British turned the southern side of it into a prison colony. It seems to be different in this world, a more temperate climate, so I imagine a much larger populace. Still, with the right vehicles, we could reach it within a week at the outside. Never planned to buy a power yacht, but I might just do it. Depends on how long the fuel will last. If I can't get there and back, plus explore the whole coast, then I can't risk it. With this map, though, you can see all the dangers using under the waves, so even your wooden ships can make the trip. Fascinating. I'll look into that. But show me the good stuff. What other mines are in my territory? She was bouncing with impatience. I shook my head and unrolled the map. It wasn't the mineralogical map, but the road map. If you look here, we can make a new road to the capital that will cut the trip down to only a couple of days in a carriage, and around 45 minutes for my truck. Less for the transport I brought today. I can take all your guards that you assign to the new mine and... James! I laughed then. Finally unrolled the map she wanted to see. At last! She almost cried in relief, finally seeing the map. Here's the diamond mine. It's also got a decent amount of coal for the smith. You might publicly announce that it's a coal mine and swear the miners to secrecy about the diamonds, reminding them that others might threaten their family in order to force them to get diamonds for the evil bastards who think theft is okay. She nodded absent-mindedly while she scanned everything in her territory. Gold deposit. It's just inside my territory. Lucky, I suppose, but it is rather deep. Shouldn't you be issuing orders for guards about now? Nobody is going to steal that gold. Nobody knows it's there yet, but the diamonds are exposed. Huh? Oh, yes. Deborah is to be a friend. Do be a friend and see to that. Everyone chuckled, and we excused ourselves. I most certainly need to get that bulldozer now. I should also get some fuel tanks so I can keep fuel on hand. Miley, having heard me, commented, "Why not let us modify your vehicles? Our power source won't degrade for millennia, so once you're set up, you never need to worry about the fuel again. We can also install molecular synthesizers so that your vehicles can self-repair, remove contaminants and lubricants from the lubricants, and keep your window cleaners full. We can do that in such a way as to be undetectable for my people, even if they got under the vehicle with a mirror, or whatever other method of investigation they'd use. If that's the case, greatly appreciate a modification. Just make sure it can't exceed its design limitations on speed. Leave it to me. I'll modify any vehicle you purchase. Even that trailer can be self-repair enabled, at least while it's hooked on your towing vehicle. Will that include the tires too? Those are expensive and gives too many chances for others to catch on that there's something suspicious. I always do my own repairs anyway, so keeping the rigs out of the shop won't even look strange. Yes, dear, everything will remain in perfect condition once the modifications are complete. I'll take care of everything. She patted my back, as if she were trying to calm a skittish child. I'll even upgrade your suspension in that death trap. Even on these wagon trails, it will be a much smoother ride. I did a fist pump. Awesome. Deborah commented next to me. Thanks to you giving a little hint about an extended assignment, I already have my team assembled. Let's get everyone loaded. My instructions were for them to wait at the city gate. The same one you always use. Yes, ma'am. Let's get going. Didn't take too long to get to the gate and load everyone's luggage into the side compartments. Then we were off, crammed into the transport like sardines. But that was exactly how this vehicle was meant to be loaded. Spotted many a clenched hand tightly holding the restraints, not trusting them to hold. I grinned, but kept my peace while we traveled. Hell yeah. Short and sweet, right? Got all the things out of the way that needed to be. Viscountess is not very good at remaining, what's the word? Professional. But when diamonds are involved, what are you gonna do, right? She's greedy too. Yeah. She wants everything! Jane's gotta put her in her place. Get the queen to come over and be like, dude, bitch, sit the fuck down, chill out. We gonna have ads in a sec here. No pizza for you, Aphrodite is stealing it all. No! Reach into the... Oh, nom, 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 nom. Ah, I stole the pepperoni. I don't know why, I just assumed there's a pepperoni on the pizza. Or did I just grab a piece of pineapple and now I'm gonna die? Shit. Or was it a mushroom? Oh my god, yes. Could it have been a mushroom? I could go for mushrooms. Oh, a vegetarian with mushrooms, green peppers, and I don't know what third one to put on it. No, you only tried to snag a linguiça. Got your fingers clawed to shreds. Shit. Well, that's no good. Well, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go throw on some food. I will be right back. And then we'll read Eye of the World! It's like pepperoni, but smaller and more potent. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'm not really a pepperoni fan myself. Like, yeah, just not really a fan of pepperoni. I'm a ham dude. I'm a ham dude. don't think I closed my window enough. Like, holy shit. Why is it still so cold? What the fuck? Okay. Pepperoni has no flavor, only salt and grease. You have difficulty remembering how to spell the different greases. You must cross the sea to reach the country Greece. Alright. Eye of the World. We are on chapter 31. But first we must talk of the great and almighty talk. For the great one, yes. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, talk! Alright, Eye of the World.